Hey YouTube, Grandpa Jacko here again. I want to talk a little bit about holsters. I have a variety that I want to show. Talk about likes and dislikes of them. I've only got about a year of concealed carry under me now, but I'm hoping to help out newer people like myself, learning about different things in the holsters. I kind of struggled with finding what was right for me and hearing what was right for others and thinking it'd be perfect and finding out it wouldn't be. And I said in the beginning, I'm not going to have a big drawer of useless holsters. I don't want to waste money like that. I don't want to do that. And so I carry a Glock 19 now. Empty. I'll probably use it for a few holsters to show you. Empty magazine. Started out carrying an M&P Shield, and I had this at Walmart. $10. It's a Blackhawk size 3 in the pocket or in the waistband carry. Works good. It's kind of like a knockoff of Remora. Always wanted a Remora. I haven't gotten around to getting one yet. I probably will. I'm sure it's better quality than what this is. It's seized up or closed up. It's not reinforced or anything. Kind of like a corduroy velvet fake kind of thing. But it worked. I kept a Shield and an LC9 that I carried in it. I've carried an XDS in it before. It worked. It's just I wanted something a little higher quality, a little better for my weapons. I ended up with a Blackhawk nylon in the pocket or in the waistband carry, the clip. Worked well as well. What I liked about it was I could carry a variety of guns in it. Had my Shield in it, an LC9, the Glock even fits in it. Good holster for a lot of different things. But I didn't like how it rode. It was kind of thick. It kind of irritated my skin a little bit. I'm not a guy that really likes to wear undershirts, and everyone said, well, just wear an undershirt. But I don't want to. I don't want to have to change a whole lot. I don't mind changing a little bit, so that I can carry safely. I don't mind dressing around the gun a little bit, but I didn't want to do a whole lot. If I could buy a holster that I didn't have to wear an undershirt, that's what I wanted to do. But I said I wasn't going to get a whole lot of holsters. I wasn't going to have a whole bunch. And then I saw Don Hume. And I saw this one. And I liked it. And then I saw another leather one. And then Alien Gear came along. I had to have one of those. It was nice. And Versacarry, I had to try one of those. It was something different. One of these MIG holsters. That was really cool. And this Blackhawk, that was nice. I liked it. And Focus. Everyone has to have a Focus. And these, that one there. I'll talk about that one in a minute. That's a really good one. It's the actual Glock and a leather holster. So here I am now. I think I got 12, 13 of them here. I want to filter through them here and talk a little bit about them, and maybe I can help you pick something out, what you like, help you find it. I'm sure I'm going to add more to it, but I'm finding myself going to out of waistband carry, conceal. I do in a waistband. It's not uncomfortable as much as some people say, but I'm liking the out of waistband concealed better. I'll have an out of waistband holster and throw a t-shirt over it, leave my t-shirt over it, or maybe wear an overshirt. Now in the summer I'll probably go back to in the waistband carry, but these two out of waistband holsters that I have, they're both leather. This one said when I bought it, compare to Galco. I'm not going to compare it to Galco because I don't own a Galco, but this is kind of the style. I like the cant. I like it to have a cant to it. And it's a leather holster. It was for a Glock 19. So the Glock 19 goes right in. Runs great. I really like it. But when I compare it to this one, same thing, Glock 19, out of waistband leather. Fits great. Works great. Guards trigger, snug fit. This one, my t-shirt will come around here and will bulge at the side because of this lip here. My belt will run through here, okay? Runs like this. But I have this big gap here, and my t-shirt will run over it, and so I've got a bulge on my side. If I'm wearing an overshirt or a jacket, it's okay, but I know, it's going to start getting warmer, and I'm going to be wearing just a t-shirt, and I'm not too worried about printing, but if I can avoid it, I'd rather avoid it. So I wear this, but I didn't like that. Now, when I got this one, it was no print at all, none. And I thought, what's the difference? I was trying them both on and looking at myself in the mirror like I know we all do, and I could not figure out why this one would print so much and this one would not. They're like the same. Well, this one has the flap on the outside of the holster, on what would be the outside of the holster, instead of on the inside like this one. This one's on the inside where the flap comes for the belt. So when the belt ties it to you, all this is still sticking out, where the other one has the flap here for the belt. And that pulls that into my body like this, and I keep it canted, and it's it's perfect for me. And this is one of my go-to holsters. I have a couple of them here that I'll show you that I really use all the time. And this one's one of my. This one's nice. It's comfortable. It works. It does what it's supposed to do. But this one I have a lot less printing, so I use this one mostly. Those are the two leather out waistband that I have. Something to look forward to when you're looking to get them. Now this one I don't ever use. I'll probably end up selling it. It's a Blackhawk. I've worn it just a couple times. It's actually for a Glock 20 or 21. I don't even remember how I got it, how I ended up with it. I know it was new, but I don't use it. It'll fit my 19. Fits it all right. Works good. It's leather. But what I don't like is the belt comes through here, then you go through your belt loop here, and then you go back through this loop. So it pulls it kind of like this. Now all of this sticks out, kind of like what I was saying with the black holster there, only it's even larger. And I mean, if you're going to wear out open carry, this is perfect. It's a great holster for open carry. I'm not an open carry fan. If you do it, that's great. I have no issues. It's your right, and I don't have it. When I walk next to a guy in Walmart or wherever, and he's carrying a gun openly, it doesn't bother me a bit. I'll strike up a conversation with him and make him my friend, but it doesn't bother me. That's just not for me. So for open carry, this would be great. But you wear it with a shirt over it, you might as well be open carrying, because all this sticks out, and you know it screams, "Hey, here's a gun." So I don't like it. For that reason, I don't use that one, and I'll probably end up selling it. Let's see. In the waistband, this one's my favorite. Don Hume. It's a great holster. It's reinforced at the top, so it stays open. Comes back open. In your pants, it still stays open. Glock fits in it greatly. Snug. Hides well. I know it looks like it. You can't cant it. Can't it? That's pretty funny. But you can. I wear I think it's 1 1/4 511 tactical belt. I'm not sure the size, but I can can it inside my waist, and it works great. If I want to go in the waistband or deeper conceal, this is what I use. I know some say, "You deep conceal Glock 19?" Yes, I can. I put it in my waistband, give it a little cant, and I'm fine. It works great. So this is one of my go-tos. Don Hume in the waistband. I think it was $30, $35, somewhere around there. Another one. I'm going right to it. I wasn't planning on doing this first. This one I probably use more than any of them. This is a Glock combat holster. I don't think it's Kydex. I think it's just plastic. I know there's probably not much difference, but it doesn't have a Kydex feel to it that I'm familiar with. But it's I don't know if it's Glock simplicity or whatever you want to call it, but this is, like, for me, almost a perfect holster. They come with tabs in here that I cut out. I need to clean them up a little bit, but you know, I just cut them out. And so you can give it a cant, so it'll ride like this. And it's for the compact Glocks, and it locks in there. And what I like most about this one, let me raise this up a little bit so you can see. What I like most about this one is it rides higher on my waist. So my belt will run here, so it runs a little higher. That keeps this up more in the air. I'm finding that where I carry, if I go to reach for my wallet in my back pocket, I'm kind of bumping my gun from time to time. This keeps it up high, and it is very close to the body. I'd never have any issue at all carrying this on outer waistband. It works great. Now here's the kicker to it. I think the stupid thing was $12. I'm not sure. It was. I think actually it's one of the. Other than the $10 Walmart job, it's the cheapest holster that I own, and it's one of my favorites. I like it a lot. I like the Don Hume because I grab it, throw it in my waistband. It's a little quicker. I don't have to do the mess with the belt or anything. I just grab it, put it in my waist, and take off. But if I'm going to be out all day and I want to go out of waistband, I'll grab this, put it through my belt, and it's there all day, and it doesn't bother me a bit. And I'm not kidding you. I think it was $12. I think I've seen them for anywhere from $10 to $13. On eBay, on Glock's website, or Glock store website. It's called a Glock Combat, and it's great. It really is. I saw a couple of videos before I bought it, and people were just going on and on about them, and I thought, it's just a piece of plastic. It can't be that good. It is. I dare you to try it, and I like it. like I said, it's got a higher ride to it. It rides higher up on your waist, not too high, but it does ride higher. So I like that because if I reach for something, excuse me, if I reach for something in the store, something, I don't have to worry about my shirt coming up showing my Glock. The other day, the wife and I were at the grocery store, and an elderly woman was trying to grab something off the top shelf, and it was stuck. And I said, well, let me help you. She thanked me, and I walked over and reached up. Didn't even think about it. So anxious to just help her. The poor lady was having a hard time. And I reached up to grab whatever it was up on the top shelf. And there's my Glock in all of its glory. And I saw her look, and she just kind of smiled and was fine, and, you know, no issue. But I thought, wow, you know, I didn't even think about it. I just went to do it and reached up. This wouldn't have done that. I had on, I think I had on this one that day. I had on a leather outer waistband. But anyway, this one I spent a little bit too much more time on this. I was going to check this one out. I really think you'll be impressed. I really do. It's a Glock, so I mean, if you don't carry a Glock, I don't know, but it's for a Glock. Phobos, I like. I really do. It's cheap. I think it was $20, $24, something like that. I've seen people on the internet saying, don't buy one of these. Someone will come up and grab it and break the rivets off the back and rip it off, and they'll have your gun. I don't know. Maybe. I wear it with a shirt over. If you wear open carry, maybe. But if you wear open carry, they're coming after your gun anyway. They're already probably going to get it if you're not watching and see them coming. What I don't like about this, what I want to talk about, is these stupid little bends back here. I would love to go shake the guy's hand at Phobos that designed this, because these things will dig into your skin. You put it on at first, you're like, hey, that's great, man. It's comfortable. It rides nice. This is thin. It doesn't bother me. And after about, I don't know, 10 minutes or so, you're like, what is scratching my skin? And this right here will get a hold of the Big Mac handles and start to dig in after a while. So if you wear an undershirt, you're okay, but like I said, I'm not a big undershirt kind of guy. But the holster works great. I use it sometimes, like when I'm going to work, because obviously we can keep them in our car, but we can't carry on the premises, so I can put my Glock in it, carry it to work, and then just, you know, slide it out, slide it under my seat, and get back home, slide it back in. It's in and out easily, in and out of my pants like that, so it works good. I don't really use it anywhere else. It's kind of like the Blackhawk here, where it's got a lot on the side. It's not as easily concealable as the other ones. This one here, I'm just about done with these. This one, I've seen Tagwa make some of these. I don't want to compare this to Tagwa, because this is not a Tagwa. I think it's a generic version. So I want to say that right off the bat, because I got a pretty big complaint about this one. I went to Gander Mountain, had some time to kill. They're usually overpriced on just about everything they have there. But they had this for 20 bucks, and it said genuine leather. And I thought, Tagwa makes one. I'll try it and see what I think. Try it. It's in the waistband, or you can put a belt. It's got the belt loops. You can wear it in the waistband with the belt, or out of the waistband. So you can do it either way. So I thought, I'll try it. Well, the clip, like I said earlier, I can't get my fingers under it. It's all the way into the leather. I don't know if you can see it, but I can't. You got to pry it up at the top, then put your finger under it. It's a pain in the neck. You don't have a whole lot of room here to put it into your pants. So I mean, you might as well wear your alien gear. You know, my idea was it'd be quicker to grab and go. I do a lot of grab and go where I'm sitting watching TV, and all of a sudden I've got to run somewhere, so I just grab something and go. I was kind of thinking, I'll grab this, stick it in there, and go, and be fine. But you might as well get your alien gear, you know, and pull your pants down and put this around your waist and pull back up and do all that, because you're not going to clip this on there. You're just not going to do it. I mean, I don't even think my fingers are too big, but I can't get my fingers under there to clip it around my belt. But that's not really my complaint. I wore this 1 week, and on the back side, I started wearing it with a belt, so that I could just take my gun out when I got to work and keep this on at work, and then when I get back in the car, put this back on. And my belt has cut through. Maybe you can see this. It's cut through there. And I'm not kidding you, I wore it a week. I think I noticed it. Actually, I don't think it was a week. I noticed it on the last day I wore it. I wore it at work Monday through Thursday, and Friday I didn't wear it because I noticed this. So I don't know. Tagwa might make a better one. I think there's other companies that make them too. And it's probably just because this is a cheap throwback of it. I'm not sure. It was a great idea. I really would have liked it. Gun fit in it nice and snug. Has a nice cant to it. Would have been good. But I can't. You know, it's gonna rip completely out, and God only knows what'll happen then. So this one's probably just gonna go in the trash, or I don't know. I might keep it for a gun in my nightstand or something. I don't know. Obviously, I can't sell it, but I don't know. For me, it wasn't that good. Now, I almost say this again. It's not a Tagwa. It's not a name brand. It doesn't even have a name on it. It just says genuine leather. That's all it says. And it's almost genuine piece of crap. I was pretty upset with this. $20-some I'll never get back. But anyway, those are the ones I have. When I'm down to my favorites, it's these three. Out of waistband, leather holster with the flap on the top, conceals great. It's a little harder leather. You know, this one is said comparable to Galco. It's soft, flimsy and soft. I don't want to say it's more comfortable because I really can't tell, but it's nice. If I want to conceal, this doesn't work unless I got a jacket over it, and then I might wear it. This one, my go-to, easy concealed. The downfall to these are they sit lower. They sit so much lower on your waist. Where I wear them, they can't. So you know, when I go to reach for my wallet, I'm fumbling around this. Sometimes I got to slide it forward a little bit to get into my wallet. So I kind of have that issue. They do ride a little lower than I would like. That's just me. You might like them low like that. I like them to ride a little higher, which goes with this one, brings it up higher. This is another one of my go-tos. I like this one. Still on the outside, so still might show a little bit. Might have a little bit of printing with just a t-shirt. This one might have just a little bit, but not as much as this other one. When I go to conceal, and I want to really be concealed, I go to my Don Hume. We have restaurants that have the glorious sign that say no guns allowed or whatever it is it says, and they got a big picture of a Beretta 92 or something on it. I'm not sure, with a big red sign through it. In Indiana, that's not a law. I'll just leave it at that, okay? Sometimes there's a need to be more concealed than others. Let's just put it that way. When that time comes for me, it's a Don Hume in the waistband. I like it. Hides great. And I'm talking about a Glock 19 too. You know, I'm talking. The wife has her SIG 238 that is miniature compared to my Glock 19 or my Glock 23. You can put it literally in your pocket and be unnoticed. I personally can take this Don Hume with my Glock 19 or my Glock 23 and put it in my waistband and completely conceal it. It's completely hidden. Now, obviously, courthouses and things like that carry the weight of the law, it's illegal to carry. No, absolutely not. I'm not even going to think about it. But there's certain places around that sell chicken wings that I just can't live without. And that's all I'll say about that. Grandpa Jacko's got to have his chicken wings. So, Don Hume, probably the one that I carry the most. Now, there's other brands. There's a lot of more expensive items you can get, and I'm sure they're just as good or even better. These will work for me, and I just kind of wanted to go through a variety of them and show you, so you kind of have an idea. I know a lot of the newer guys are probably like me, don't want to go out and spend $100 on a holster right off the bat, you know, till you know what you're kind of looking for. I think the most expensive holster I have here is probably the Don Hume. I'm looking around to see. My Alien gear was $35. This one was about $35. So about $35 is the most that I've spent so far on one. I don't think there's anything wrong with spending, you know, top dollar for top quality, excuse me. But I'm doing great with Don Hume. I'm doing great with it. And I did forget to show one. The Mick. Now, full disclosure, this isn't a Mick. It's a Mick style. Where I was looking at, they didn't have any of the Micks at the time on sale or for sale. I believe this one was called an Aztec. I wish I could remember. I'm not sure. It's like a Mick. I like it. I think it's a great idea. It's a trigger guard. I'm still with a safe weapon. Snaps over there. You tie this to your waistband or your belt loop, and then this would go in your pants. And then you have to, now your trigger's guarded the whole time, completely guarded and safe. And you have to draw, when you pull this out of your pants, the tension on this cord is going to pull this trigger guard off, and you're going to be free, like so. I like it. It's tight. It's a good product. I think it's a good idea. Some don't want to wear a holster. You don't want to wear a holster. This works great. It guards your trigger. You go to put it in your pants, you know, Mexican carry like they call it, without a holster. Your trigger is wide open to anything that could come in contact with it. This will guard your trigger, then slip it down in your waistband or in your pocket, you know, however you're going to carry it, and you attach this to your body somehow, either on your belt, your belt loop, some way to attach it. It stays like that, and when you pull it out, it's clear. That's a good idea. Sometimes I use it when I go to work. We wear uniforms that are rather tight fitting, and I don't care to stick holsters inside of them just to, I mean, it's a short drive to work, and I'm not going to have it on all night, so I just want something quick. And I'll tie this to my belt loop, slide my gun into my waistband, go to work, pull the gun out, put it under my car seat, and then this I'll just leave in my pocket. It'll just fit inside my pocket, still tied to my waistband. So it works. It's great. I think it was, I don't know, $15, $18 maybe, something like that. A little pricey, I thought, for just a piece of formed Kydex, but they put a lot of work into it, I'm sure, and I'm sure it's worth it. I don't regret spending that much for it. I like having it. And that's about it. I just kind of wanted to do an overview of some of them and kind of show what I've got and what I'm sticking to. My Don Hume, or my outer waistband leather with the flap here on the top. That's what I'm leaning to right now. And my Glock combat holster. And I'm telling you again, check this out if you're a Glock carrier. You won't go wrong. It's a great item. I'm really impressed with this. Really am. But I hope this helps. Good luck to you shopping, and I'm sure I'm going to have more. I was a fool to say I'm only going to have one holster. I got a whole drawer full now. But good luck to you. Stay safe. Thanks for watching.